Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make apple cookies. I just love baking with apples, and these little cookies are loaded with them. And the recipe is so simple you won't even need a hand mixer. Here are the ingredients for the cookies, and also will be listed in the description box below. So let's get started. In a mixing bowl, we're gonna add 120 grams, which is 1 stick of soft butter, not softened but soft, to which we're gonna add 150 grams of sugar. And the key here is just to cream everything together. That's why the butter has to be very soft. To the butter and sugar mixture, we're gonna add 2 eggs at room temperature. Why at room temperature? Because if you just add the eggs directly from the fridge, they're gonna harden your butter and would be much more difficult to mix it to a creamy consistency like that. Then we're gonna add a half a teaspoon of salt just to balance the flavors in the cookies. And we're gonna add flour, but first we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to the flour, mix it, and then just add it to our mixture. And we're gonna start mixing it. We have to mix it very well, but do not overmix this dough, otherwise your cookies are gonna come out tough. As you can see, I'm just using the spatula to make this dough, and I'm just gonna turn it around and mix it around and kind of even smear the dough so the flour gets incorporated very well. And as soon as this happens, your dough is ready. And it's just a simple cookie dough. Let's move on to the apples, and of course the baking apples are probably the best choice for this cookies. So I'm just gonna peel the apple, and I always use the paring knife to do that. Practically never use the vegetable peeler because you see how easy it is. That's it. And then I'm gonna show you how to cut these apples into tiny squares, and you see this is how you do it. And now we're just gonna cut it into squares. My grandmother used to make these cookies, and she would just grate the apples and then just collect them in the bowl, but while they're sitting there they turn brown, and of course the cookies are not gonna have a very good appearance. So I've decided I'm gonna cut it into tiny squares, and we're gonna incorporate each apple that we cut separately, because that's also going to prevent the apple from browning. So as soon as you cut one apple, we're going to mix it into our dough, and we're going to move on to the second apple and do the same. Just going to cut it into tiny squares and incorporate it into our dough. And you should be able to see how many apples you need. I had 4 laid out, but I think I'm only gonna use 3 apples because this is a plenty of apples in these cookies. They already overloaded. Next question you might ask, how we're gonna form this dough into cookies. I have 2 ice cream scoops here. One is a 1 tablespoon, one is a 2 tablespoons. It's up to you to decide whether you want these cookies small or you want them big, but just keep in mind that they're gonna spread out a little bit. So I like to make them tiny. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon ice cream scoop, and I'm just gonna pipe them out on a lined baking sheet. Bake your cookies at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes or until they're slightly brown. Let your cookies cool a little bit, and then you can put them on a plate. I found this pretty one that has pear on it, but pear is after all a fruit too, just like apple. Then make some tea and enjoy these delicious cookies. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!